Welcome to instructional videos. Today we are going to set up the EuroFit Viper. So first thing you want to do is remove all the parts from this convenient carry case. So first thing I'm going to do is connect together all the shock corded poles. So I'm just going to slide the poles into each other and then using the snap button secure into place. Now that I have my shock corded poles together, I'm going to start laying out my frame. I'm going to match the corresponding numbers to each other, and then once I have it all laid out, I'm going to begin to connect it together. So I'm just going to match all the numbers. Now that I have my pieces laid out, I'm going to begin to connect them together using the push buttons. So I'm just going to slide the pieces together and snap them into place using the push buttons. So I'm just going to continue to work around my frame, connecting all the pieces together. Now as you're putting the frame together, you'll notice that I have put it together on its side and then I'm building up. So once you've gotten to a point where it's built up on one side, I'm going to start on the other side and build it up, and then connect the two sides together. That way you don't have the frame pieces tilted when putting together. Now that I have my frame put together, I'm ready to attach the support bars to the inside of the frame. So to attach the support bars, you're just going to put the shock corded poles together, and then you're going to screw them in to the frame. So I'm just going to insert it into the bottom and screw it in. And then I'm going to lay it on top of the frame and screw in its corresponding piece. Once I have the first support bar into place, I'm going to repeat the steps for the other bars. Now that I have the support bars into place, I'm ready to attach the graphic. So first thing I'm going to do is unzip the graphic. Now that I have my graphic unzipped, I'm going to identify the front of my graphic. So the front of my graphic has the writing on it, and the front of the Viper will have a curve that goes in. It'll curve in and then go out and then curve to the back. So that'll be the front of your display. So I'm just going to slide the graphic over the frame. Once I have the graphic started on the frame, I'm just going to tilt the frame up and finish putting on the graphic. So I'm going to tilt the frame up and then slide on the graphic. Once the graphic has reached this bottom curve, it might be easier to flip your display back over on its side and finish putting on the graphic. So I'm just going to flip it over. And I'm just going to finish putting on the graphic. Once you have the graphic on the frame, the last thing you're going to do is zip it shut. And where the zipper is located, this will be the back of the display. Once you have the graphic zipped shut, you're ready to stand the display up. And it's just that easy to set up your EuroFit Viper.